Ha! Hey up, everyone. Welcome to SMG4's newest post. Okay, he's being very inconsistent with these things. Okay, it's Tuesday right now, and he's made a post. Okay, so what bro looking at? Alright, let's analyze this image then. Okay, what we seeing? So, of course, we see Mr. Puzzles looking at the distance, and knowing the previous episode, we all know what he's after. The comedy zone. Now, one thing that's weird about this is that he's using magnifying glasses. That's weird, because he can just look into it using his TV, or something like that, but whatever, for the sake of the post, I guess. And, yeah. So, he appears to be on top of one of the hills of the showgrounds, and he is looking at the distance. Most likely, hidden away from everyone else, because obviously nobody can trust the guy, and he's looking at what we know is the meme factory, which means, boys, we're in an arc. We're in one. And I think this is safe to say that, yes, the meme games is in fact now confirmed. Let's just be honest, it is. So then, now, I'm gonna say this now. I had a prediction that SMG4 is gonna do the meme games this year. He's gonna run the meme games at least. Which makes sense. And I don't think the next episode is going to be the meme games, because he would have made a post about us submitting challenges for the thing itself. And he hasn't done that yet, meaning that it's most likely not going to be next episode. But next episode is certainly going to have Mr. Puzzles involved. That's one thing. Because now we're starting to get posts with this boy back again. So, just, yeah. So, that's one thing. Mr. Puzzles is going to be in it in the next episode, confirmed. Let's be honest. And, obviously, we just got to think, what is he going to do? What is he going to do with the comedy zone? This does not seem to be, like, a serious arc or anything like that, unlike the previous arc. Or, like, just anything like that. I don't think they're going to be very serious with this, because I think that's a good way to do it for the meme games. It's just going to be a more jokey arc. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of glad that they're still having an arc with the meme games still. You might think that might be a problem with all of that, but because arcs don't really work well with these kind of videos, like with the Whatfies before. Except for Whatfie 2023, though. That worked really well. But here's the thing. It's a non-serious arc, really, from what it looks like as of now. Although anything can be very dark with this guy. Which another thing I'll actually say. I actually kind of enjoy how he's actually being around a lot more than the previous Puzzlevision villains. Because the other three, Insane SMG4, Ren, and Marty and Mario, they were only being villains for the arcs they were a part of. Mr. Puzzles, however, is around for a lot longer. Which I like, because he's the overarching antagonist of the entire saga. He is the big bad of the saga. And so him being around much more is I enjoy, and I think it's a really good idea. Because it just shows to him that he is the ultimate bad. And also more Mr. Puzzles, which lots of us love, let's be honest. So now, let's go over for a moment to the previous episode. Speaking about this whole thing, actually, we saw that SMG4 was sort of entering some kind of villain arc again. Let's try and get a good image of it. Hold on. Yeah, he sort of just started going into a villain arc. I don't get it. The guy seems to be going crazy a lot. I think he needs mental help. Seriously, this guy seems to be going insane way too often. And then there's also Mario. What do you think? So, let's just think of all the character situations right now. SMG4 seems to be doing fine, because after this little segment here, it seems to have gone away from an evil state or something like that, because he says he's going to cook up his own mascot with the leggies. Speaking of the leggies, Meggy is currently in the form of Leggy right now, still. And somehow the leggies have been mass-produced. Don't ask me how that happened, it just happened. I don't get it either. And Mario is fucking off to heaven from what it looks like here. Just look at him. He's just off he goes. Flying off. We don't know what Mario's situation is going to be, since it's very unlikely that it's just going to be, oh look, he's back down on the ground, doing his normal business again. No. Mario has escaped. And Luigi and SMG4 have ended up being, their situations are currently unknown, really. Aside from the fact that Luigi went somewhere. They've both been taken away from, like, the leggies and, like, they're still somewhere in the factory. We don't know what's happened to them at all. You just see here Mario is just gone. And
come on, leggies. Maybe
here they're gonna cook up their own mascot, is SMG4 and the leggies. I'm not sure what that mascot is gonna be. It's probably just gonna be like a custom thing they're doing or something like that.
Mascot.
So yeah, and they go off to the comedy zone again. And then, of course, we all know what happens here when the camera zooms out.
That must be.
Mr. Puzzles comes back. And notably, everything becomes a lot darker. Everything becomes really dimmed when he appears. I'm not sure. They might just be able to just, add a creepy factor. Because, of course, this guy right here still ain't a good guy. Let's be honest. He's never gonna be a good guy. Let's be honest. He never will.
Source of S.
And he says that the comedy zone is the source of SMG4's power. Kind of confusing, but here's the thing, though. The only thing I could think of with that is that, well, SMG4 for a long time has been about, comedy, funniness, funny stuff, whether it's black humor or the meme stuff he's doing today.
SMG4's power.
Because SMG4, Super Meme Guardian 4. Memes equal funny most of the time. And so, that just makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh.
And so, here, a second. Okay, yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. What was it? Oh, right, yeah. So, if moving on from here...
I could get my devilishly handsome
So
hands.
he's going to get his devilish handsome hands on it.
It's
Yeah,
on the secrets.
usual. He loves his hands. They're so fucking lanky. Just look at them. They're so creepy. But that's aside the fact. So the secrets that place holds. Secrets, he says. What kind of secrets does the comedy zone have? What secrets? Secrets. What kind of secrets could it hold? It could hold something, but I'm not sure. It could hold like an ingredient for something that he could use. That actually could be very plausible. Because what I'm thinking here, I'm believing that the Puzzlevision Saga ain't going to end with this arc that's currently ongoing. I don't think so. Because since it's quite obvious that this is most likely going to end in the meme games, unless another movie comes out, which I'm going to say, holy shit, if another movie comes out, I'm going to be so baffled. Because I know Western Spaghetti came out of fucking nowhere, but here's the thing, though, there's no way they're going to do another movie. There's no way they're going to do one. Just especially at this point. If they deem, like, I don't know, because I believe that the Puzzlevision Saga is going to end in Wattfee, this year's Wattfee, but I'm not going to talk about that yet because we haven't got to that bit yet. So, yeah, but I don't think it's going to end in this. I don't think this arc is going to end. I don't mean the saga's going to end with this arc. I don't think it is. I think this is going to be just a smaller arc, like with the meme game. Albeit, sorry about that. Yeah, albeit, just... It's just going to be more bigger than the previous meme games arc, because if you remember, the meme games 2022, that was sort of a mini arc, but it was a mini arc, as in it was really, really small. Here's the thing, that this one is definitely way bigger, and I definitely think that the meme games is going to be a much bigger... It's just going to be a bigger video compared to 2022, because of just, well, everything. But as of now, we're in arc territory again, so... I'm not sure. And at this last bit, he starts singing.
Golden ticket.
He's got a golden ticket. This is probably just parodying off a song from Willy Wonka, but
I've got a golden.
but it's just done really creepily.
In my eye.
Yeah, I think that's just to add into the creepy essence of just like, just the fact that this was a Willy Wonka parody. But anyway, and then it cliffhangers. It's a cliffhanger, meaning that the next episode is definitely arc related, and there's definitely going to be more posts that are going to come out later on. That's definitely going to be what's going to go on. How long is this arc going to be? I'm not sure. Maybe like another 3 episodes, maybe 3 or 2, possibly. The Puzzlevision. Ooh, sorry about that. The Puzzlevision arcs tend to be 7 episodes. No, not 7, 6, which is actually shorter than any other arc ever, because you start off with just 5 regular episodes, a trailer, and then the movie, which technically also the live stream as well before the movie, and all of that. But here's the thing, though, that's not. The trailer and the live stream don't really count as episodes, do they? So, yeah, 6 episodes. Which means, yeah, it's 6 episodes. I don't think this is going to follow that. I think it's going to be smaller, maybe. Possibly. And I also have another theory that the arc that leads to Watford is actually going to be longer than the usual arcs, but I'm not going to go into that either. I'm going to wait for that. But other than that, that's all I've got right now. Because the community post, going back to that, this community post, it doesn't really show much at all. It just, once again, just alludes to the fact that Mr. Puzzles is going to be involved in this, and is also spying on the SMG4 crew in that. Also, does it look like... No, never mind. Yeah, so it's just showing us that Mr. Puzzles is getting himself involved with the whole meme factory thing. And nothing else, really. Other than the fact that, man, these guys are really good at making renders. This is honestly a really cool render. I really like it. But other than that, that's all I've got for this theory. So, that's all. I'll see you all when they make another post or anything like that. Or even something on Wednesday. I don't know. But I'm betting that they're either going to post tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday, and then another one Saturday, and then they might speed up the posts. I'm not sure. It's been really weird. It's just been really weird of how they've done this, but whatever. We just gotta wait because because all these posts happen at 8 p.m. for me, and all of that. But that's not irrelevant. All right, just see you all later. I'll see you when either the next post or next episode comes out. Ta-ta.